Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the San Antonio Spurs. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Jackson Davis in at center. Here's Duncan. Shoots over Curry. Curry with it. Right side, Green. Launches it. The rebound by the Spurs. Outside Johnson. Elliott.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. 4-point game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Good work by Wiggins going right into the coverage. Now, he knows how to get himself to the line and get the shot off.
Andrew Wiggins.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Johnson. Right side, Robinson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The 3 from Thompson. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. Here's Robinson, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The line for 2. David Robinson.
And so he makes both from the line. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside, Green lets the 3 fly. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Assists aren't Thompson's strong suit, but he smartly feeds a ready shooter.
Johnson passes to Robinson. Johnson finds Robinson. Back to Johnson. Here's Duncan. Second chance shot. And he lays it in. Duncan's got his second basket of the game.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Down low. Here's Green. The rebound by Duncan.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And the basket is good. Duncan's got 6.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry. Over Johnson. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Thompson.
Steph Curry's jump shot is automatic. Let him shoot it.
Duncan, pass to Robinson. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
They get it back. Wiggins outside. And here's Green from the arc. No luck on that one.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just bail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the end.
And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Chris Paul. Kevon Looney is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Podziemski in at the 2.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
The shot by Podziemski, no good. San Antonio leading.
Warriors foul call. Podziemski.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Team foul. Checking in for the Warriors, Stephen Curry.
Left side, Robinson. To the inside. Now here's Kuminga. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pass to Duncan. And he lobs it up. And a big finish by Robinson.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Pass to Podziemski. Puts up a three. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now. Jackson right side. Kuminga with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Now here's Wiggins. He's guarded closely, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Wiggins has always had a knack for that. Get inside, force the D to commit, and draw the foul.
And the Spurs making a change here. 1:14 left in the first half. Pass to Elliott. Now Robinson. He's defended by Looney. Johnson finds Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Duncan, pass to Robinson.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Johnson against Curry. Offensive board. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. Counted from distance.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Robinson in the post. He's defended by Looney. It's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Looney. Oh, look at Looney finding space inside.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
Here's Johnson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Jackson, the pass to Robinson. From deep, Johnson. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so,
your Spurs, 22, the Warriors.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. San Antonio did not hesitate to set the pace. An exceptional game plan helped them. And that should...
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. The Warriors trailing. They've got Johnson, and it's Robinson in at the 5. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Johnson against Curry. On the wing, Green fires the 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
Great decision from Draymond to go up into the D there with his big body. Such an intelligent player.
That one's off.
Green. Substitution.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
The way Draymond carries himself, plays with a... chip on both shoulders, which can be good and bad.
Pass to Del Negro. Here's Duncan. Green covering. Here's Elliott. 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. That one falls. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They trail by 9. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Johnson finds Robinson. Here's Duncan. Green covering. Duncan, the pass to Del Negro. Thompson with a steal.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Jackson Davis. San Antonio with a rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Duncan. And they pick up 2. Duncan's got 8.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Here's Curry. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
This is what Steph gives you, the sizzle and the steak, the highlights and the plays where he just grinds it out.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, last year the NBA created a new award. It's called the Clutch Player of the Year. It's named the Jerry West Trophy. And West said there are few greater thrills than coming through for your teammates and fans when they need it the most. This new trophy will be awarded to the player who best delivers in those moments. Brian?
Now that's a nice addition there, Allie. Thank you. And the Warriors making a switch here. Paul's checked in. Here's Robinson, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And the foul against Golden State.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And both free throws good for Robinson. 51 seconds left in the third quarter here. Paul, the open look. Again, the Warriors score.
Chris Paul excels at taking what the defense gives him. That's why he is so effective in the mid-range.
Here's Purdue. Green covering. They get it back. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
First one falls for him.
Always clever working himself to the line. And Chris Paul tends to convert once he gets there. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Duncan. He's watched by Kuminga. A nice shot by Duncan.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Payton. Drills it from deep. Payton's got his first 3 points of the game. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And so it's San Antonio up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. The Splash Brothers move to the wings. Curry the 2, Clay at the 3. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Green. And it's Paul in at the point. Deflected! Pass to Robinson. Shot from the low post is good. Robinson's got 20. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
Here's Duncan. Tries again. Shoots over Kuminga. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Man, good whistle there.
And the first one at the line is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one misses. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. 9-point game.
2 minutes.
Goes up from the top of the key. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Substitution for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Del Negro. And he paddles for the ball. Gets a second chance bucket.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
And the Warriors call time here. They're down by 11. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Thompson outside. And here's Curry for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Maybe the best touch in the league. Curry making it look too easy.
A nice shot by Duncan. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And here are the Warriors now. Curry from deep three-point land. Rebound San Antonio. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Doubled by Kuminga. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors.
Andrew Wiggins.
Curry against Johnson. Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. 4-3. Stephen Curry.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Inside, Jackson Davis misses in close.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Curry for 3. That shot missing. On offense, here is San Antonio. Here's Duncan. And he lobs it up to the rim. And so it's San Antonio with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little.
Thanks again, Coach, for coming out and supporting.
But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. Yeah, I'm just greedy like Chubbs with a hustle like Poe. Trying to get it out the mud like what else I'm supposed to do. It was in my blood, my family even knew. 22 I blew, I owe everything to true. Something out of nothing, that's a cold situation. Know they probably hot, but they froze in the faces. I didn't even rush, I was chosen but patient. Feeling like rust, I went gold out the basement. Get it by the running eagle chains by the dozen. Told that I love him, it's a whole celebration. Barely.
Our next guest is your Rise affiliation leader, Shakedown. Welcome back to 2K TV, my man.
You know who it is. It's your boy Shake. Back at it again, man. Sitting here with my boy LD2K, ready to get this Rise versus Elite opportunity on the game. So let's get it, man. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, people are out there competing, and they will be competing the rest of the summer. Rise versus Elite. The standings are close, Shake. What's it been like?
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies facing the Houston Rockets. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Santi Aldama is out there with Williams, and it's Jackson in at the center, locking down the middle. Clock at 4. Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Houston now. Harden to pass to Malone. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
To the paint, here's Morant. Yep, it counts.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here is Harden. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defender.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on James Harden. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
Morant. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morant.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
McGrady passes to Harden. Fades back. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
It's blocked, and they get it back. They get it back. A 3. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac. Tracy McGrady. Harden's got 7 points. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Stevens is checked in, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Bane. Out to the right wing. Malone with the steal. Harden against Smart. Harden's shot is off. Here's the drive. Steffens, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And they call an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
It's Morant with the drive. That one goes. Count it. He has 6.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies
9. The Grizzlies 10.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Malone is out there with Yao. Then there's Drexler. Then it's Harden, and it's Murphy in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Harden with it. Now guarded by Smart. Harden left side. Back to Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
And they double up Morant. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Outside, Smart. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Rockets trail. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bain went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really, on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior score.
So both teams changing it up here. He's off on the second.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Smith.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates. You can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Houston making a switch. Harden's checked in. There's Morant. 10 points for him. 1:19 left in the first half.
Tough move by Morant, taking the shot and absorbing the foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 2. Olajuwon trying to break free. Here's Tomjanovich. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Aldama passes to Morant. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Here's Harden, and it's Houston with another.
And any shot over half court is within Harden's range. He's one of the game's elite scorers of all time.
Here's Williams. The rebound by Harden.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Counted, and the Houston lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Morant.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Harden can't hit. Bain finds Morant with 4 seconds on the clock. Misses the layup.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Houston,
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. 19.
Greetings to each and every. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. In the first period, their biggest lead. That about.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Santi Aldama is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams at the small forward.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bane says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. They want to sell out on him and pack in the paint. That leaves me open on the perimeter. High damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball. They were all over.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Hayes is checked in for Houston. Paul comes in for James Harden. And Memphis also making a switch. Marcus Smart's checked in for Morant.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Bane, no good. Houston leading by 6. Craig, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Bane kicks to Smart. And they get it. And he sinks the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Paul against Smart. Fires the 3. Got a hand on it.
That's why you always got to get a hand up. You never know. Marcus Smart, great anticipation and extra effort.
Olajuwon with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon. James Harden, he's checked in for Paul. Memphis also making some changes. Kennard, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Ja Morant in for Marcus Smart. Timeout called the Grizzlies. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And Drexler throws it down hard.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Houston, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Bane. Good work defensively by Drexler. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Over Kennard. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Harden's got 15.
And they are starting to pull away here as their shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
And so it's Houston with a 10-point.
The Grizzlies.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We got Harden. He's out there with Tracy McGrady. Drexler is out there with Elijah Wan. And it's Sampson in at the four-man position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Kennard's shot is off.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Harden. Pass to Elijah Wan. It's stolen by Rose. And here they come. Kennard, the pass to Williams.
2 minutes.
Left side Jackson. And stolen by Elijah Wan. And finished off by Drexler.
Just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leap and ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And again, Memphis no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Stevens is checked in. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Rose. And just miss after miss right now.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're leading by 20. We've got 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And when a player scores over half his team's points, you know he's going to be our pick. Even when he's been the exclusive focus of the defense. Have mercy.
Wow.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Rose, wide open. He shoots.
Derrick Rose.
That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Houston.
Harden draws the double. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Clark. And he converts the layup.
Clark. Assist from Derrick Rose.
.50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden outside. Let's go. Again, the Rockets score.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Banked in off the glass.
It's crazy. We've gotten used to this effortless dominance from James Harden. He scores in a multitude of ways.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The kick out to Rose. Three-pointer. And it's Tom Jonovich with the rebound. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Buries it from three-point range.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Harden inside the three-point line. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Rose. And the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to